Have you ever wondered why some of the most groundbreaking innovations in history came from minds that think completely differently than everyone else? What if I told you that the very brain differences society often labels as disorders might actually be cognitive superpowers waiting to be unleashed? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of neurodivergent thinking and discovering how unconventional minds are quietly revolutionizing everything from technology to animal welfare design. But first, subscribe to our channel. Picture this scenario. You're facing a complex problem that has stumped experts for months. Traditional approaches have failed. Linear thinking has hit dead ends. But then someone with ADHD walks into the room and within minutes suggests a solution that makes everyone wonder why they didn't think of it sooner. This isn't luck or coincidence. This is the power of divergent thinking in action. Neurodivergent minds operate on fundamentally different cognitive frameworks than neurotypical brains. While most people think in straight lines moving from point A to point B to point C, neurodivergent individuals often think in spirals, webs, and multidimensional patterns. Their thoughts jump across seemingly unrelated concepts, making connections that others miss entirely. This isn't scattered thinking, it's hyperconnectivity at work. Consider how someone with autism might approach problem solving. Their intense focus and pattern recognition abilities allow them to spot details and relationships that neurotypical minds overlook. They notice subtle inconsistencies in data. They identify recurring themes across different domains. They see the forest and the trees simultaneously, processing information at levels that can seem almost superhuman to outside observers. The ADHD brain presents another fascinating case study in cognitive advantages. While society focuses on attention deficits, the ADHD mind excels at divergent attention, simultaneously processing multiple streams of information. This creates a mental environment where ideas collide and combine in unexpected ways. The hyperactive thought processes that seem chaotic on the surface actually generate more creative solutions per minute than traditional linear thinking. Research in cognitive science reveals that neurodivergent individuals excel at what scientists call associative thinking. Their brains form connections between distant concepts more readily than neurotypical minds. This mental shortcutting allows them to leap directly from problems to innovative solutions without getting bogged down in conventional step-by-step analysis. They identify hidden patterns that others cannot see because their cognitive wiring encourages broader, more flexible thinking. Let me share a real-world example that demonstrates this principle perfectly. When designing technology interfaces, neurotypical developers often create linear user experiences based on logical hierarchies. But neurodivergent designers frequently develop nonlinear navigation systems that mirror how their own minds naturally process information. These unconventional approaches often result in more intuitive and accessible designs that benefit all users, not just neurodivergent ones. The innovation strategies employed by neurodivergent thinkers challenge traditional brainstorming methodologies. Instead of following structured creative processes, they often work backwards from solutions, use tangential thinking to explore unexpected angles, and employ sensory associations to trigger breakthrough insights. Their minds naturally resist conventional frameworks, forcing them to develop entirely new approaches to complex challenges. Animal welfare design provides a particularly compelling example of neurodivergent innovation in action. Traditional animal enclosure design followed human-centered principles about space utilization and visual aesthetics, but autistic designers began approaching these projects from the animal's sensory perspectives instead. They considered how different textures, sounds, lighting conditions, and spatial arrangements might affect animal stress levels and natural behaviors. This shift in cognitive framework led to revolutionary improvements in zoo design and animal sanctuary planning. The hyperconnectivity characteristic of many neurodivergent minds creates what researchers call cognitive advantages in specific domains. While neurotypical brains excel at filtering out irrelevant information, neurodivergent brains often process seemingly irrelevant details that later prove crucial to solving complex problems. This broader information processing creates richer mental databases for pattern recognition and creative solution generation. Critical thinking takes on unique dimensions in neurodivergent minds. Rather than following established logical sequences, They often question fundamental assumptions that others accept without examination. They approach problems from unexpected angles because their cognitive frameworks naturally resist conventional wisdom. This tendency to challenge established thinking patterns leads to transformative ideas that reshape entire industries. Tech companies are beginning to recognize these cognitive advantages and actively recruit neurodivergent talent for innovation roles. Software debugging, system architecture design, and user experience optimization all benefit from the unique wiring of neurodivergent brains. Their ability to spot patterns in massive data sets, identify edge cases that others miss, and think beyond conventional user behavior models makes them invaluable team members. The key to unlocking neurodivergent innovation potential lies in creating environments that support nonlinear thought processes rather than forcing them into traditional structures. This means allowing for flexible work schedules that accommodate different energy patterns, providing quiet spaces for deep focus, offering multiple communication channels beyond verbal meetings, and celebrating unconventional approaches to problem solving. Mental shortcuts employed by neurodivergent minds often appear inefficient to outside observers, but actually represent highly sophisticated cognitive strategies. They bypass unnecessary processing steps, combine multiple analysis phases into single intuitive leaps, and arrive at solutions through pattern recognition rather than systematic elimination. These shortcuts aren't lazy thinking, they're advanced cognitive efficiency in action. Understanding neurodiversity requires recognizing that different cognitive styles solve different types of problems more effectively. Linear thinking excels at systematic implementation and quality control. Divergent thinking dominates innovation and creative problem solving. Hybrid teams that combine both cognitive approaches consistently outperform homogeneous groups in complex project environments. The future of innovation depends increasingly on embracing cognitive diversity and creating inclusive environments where neurodivergent minds can contribute their unique perspectives. As problems become more complex and interconnected, traditional thinking approaches hit limitations that only unconventional cognitive frameworks can overcome. Organizations that learn to harness neurodivergent thinking gain significant competitive advantages in rapidly changing markets. Breakthrough insights often emerge from the intersection of different cognitive styles working together. When neurodivergent pattern recognition combines with neurotypical systematic analysis, the results frequently exceed what either approach could achieve independently. This cognitive collaboration creates innovation synergies that drive transformative progress across multiple domains. The hidden patterns that neurodivergent minds naturally detect often reveal solutions that conventional analysis misses entirely. Their unique wiring allows them to perceive connections across domains that seem completely unrelated to linear thinkers. These cross-domain insights frequently generate the most revolutionary innovations because they apply proven principles from one field to solve problems in completely different areas. As we move forward, recognizing and supporting neurodivergent thinking becomes crucial for continued human progress. The challenges we face as a species require innovative solutions that transcend traditional boundaries. Climate change, technological advancement, social justice, and countless other complex issues demand the kind of breakthrough thinking that neurodivergent minds excel at generating. The next time you encounter someone whose thought processes seem unconventional or chaotic, remember that you might be witnessing cognitive superpowers in action. Those scattered thoughts could be hyperconnective pattern recognition. That inability to focus on one thing might be divergent attention processing multiple solution pathways simultaneously. What looks like disorder from the outside often represents extraordinary cognitive sophistication operating beyond conventional understanding. Neurodivergent minds aren't broken neurotypical brains that need fixing. They're alternative cognitive systems with unique advantages that our world desperately needs. By embracing neurodiversity and creating supportive environments for unconventional thinking, we unlock innovation potential that can transform our understanding of what human minds can achieve when we stop trying to force them all into identical molds. If you got value from this video, like it and subscribe to our channel.